So here we are on the Czechoslovakian map. What's the name of this? It is the Pilsen, yes, and trying to ace the M48 pattern at the moment, and we're having a good game. We're up to 5 kills. Got no health left, but we've done 4k damage, 5 kills. But you can see me eyeing this Panzerkampfwagen 7 down here, and there's a reason why I'm eyeing this Panzerkampfwagen 7. So, oh, nice shot into the T-28, takes me over 4k. Yeah, I'm eyeing him, but now I've got to go. I really want this kill. Not only for the Top Gun, but I really want this kill for another reason. And, okay, aim for his weak spot. Oh, whoa. Okay, first of all, weak spot, that's there. I didn't know the ammo rack was behind it, so we picked up an ammo rack and managed to get my kill, managed to get my Top Gun, and I was incredibly happy. Because I don't know how many times I've had to pick up this badge in the past, but yes, we managed to pick up Expert Germany again. You have to redo these every time new tanks are added into the tech tree, and that was the one I needed, the Panzerkampfwagen 7. So yeah, we've managed to do it. No curse tanks this time round, and yeah, you can see basically I'm trying to ace the M48A1 pattern at the moment, and it's not easy. It really isn't easy. That was a game with 4.5k damage. I don't know, significant amount of assistance damage, Top Gun, high caliber, and it was only a second class. So since this tank got buffed, its hull armor was reduced, the turret armor was improved, but since it got the turret armor improved, a lot of people playing this tank, and it is incredibly hard even to pick up a first class, at least I am. This was only a second class game, and I thought it was pretty good, but anyhow, let's get on with today's video. So we're straight into the action today, because I said I'd bring you another game. Is this half speed? Yeah, there we go, proper speed. I said I'd bring you another game in this tank as soon as I unlock the final gun and give you my impressions of the tank, and I love it. I absolutely love this tank. Final gun makes such a big difference. The 85mm of penetration, or 85mm with 128mm of penetration, 160 damage. I can hurt most tier 6s with this gun without having to fire too much premium, but premium takes me up to 172 pen and 160 damage. So when you're top tier, this gun is absolutely awesome. You can 2-hit kill pretty much everything. When you're not top tier, when you're facing tier 5s, you can 3-hit kill a lot of them. When you're facing tier 6s, this is a gun that can still do damage, you know, relatively well. And of course, I bounced my first shot, you know, tracks on the T-70 absorb it. So yeah, I don't have a great crew in this tank, but I covered the history and everything else on a previous video. I just said I'd bring you the first ace with the final gun, so I installed the final gun, and this is my second game with the final gun, and I'm loving it. In fact, I love the tank so much, I played 4 more games after this one and completely ground through it. That was enough to get me into the tier 5, so after playing the tank with the final gun, I played a few more games with it, and I absolutely love it. But yeah, you can see the aim time is not great there, but when you do hit, we managed to bounce again. Oh yes, this replay. Oh, I haven't watched it since playing it, but oh, another miss. Okay, you can see me playing aggressively here, and as I say, I like to play my TDs aggressively, and being able to shoot tanks like that, be able to take them out. Now I can take a couple of hits from the T-70. I want the Panzer 1C, and we can ram them to death because we play aggressively, and that's what we do in this tank. We move up, we can kill things, auto aim, kill that guy on the move, and we're up to 4 kills. So 511 damage, 4 kills, and you know, I'm enjoying this tank. Even though it's got absolutely no armor, the gun depression is terrible, the aim time isn't great. I think the extra alpha damage and the extra pen on the final gun make it all worth it. So it's fast, it's maneuverable, especially in a straight line, and you can really do a lot of damage to similar tier, lower tier tanks. That was a little bit unfortunate not to get the turret on the AMX-38, so he's on the other side of the ridge. Now there is an M3 Lee down here. He put a shot into me earlier on, so maybe we can find him. But you can see playing aggressively, even though I've only got 84 health, and no sitting back in H9 for me. I'm going in. I've got the rear of the M3 Lee. And could have gone for a track shot there, but the rate of fire is awesome. I mean, you've got a shot every 3 seconds or less than 3 seconds. So this is with a bad crew as well. 100% crew, but no skills and no consumables, or no nothing buffing the crew skills. But you can see we could just play so aggressively. The tank is fast enough. You can work around the gun depression, and we can pick up 6 kills. And as I say, this is my second game in the tank with the final gun, and we're just driving around derping things, so no camping, no sniping, just shooting everything. Oh, there's a Bison. Okay, so is this going to be a one-hit kill? He's 130 health. Aim, 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 aim. And I miss, because sometimes this gun trolls you. But yeah, there we go, a one-hit kill on a Bison. So 7 kills. I'm enjoying this tank so much. So much so that I decided to keep it. And of course, being me, I'm about to make a huge mistake here, because I figured 3 enemy tanks left, I can one-hit kill most of them. So I'm just going to move down here and I'm going to intercept the Covenanter heading into our spawn, but he's not heading into our spawn. And of course the gun trolls me again and I track him, and he's got enough, well, the rate of fire is strong enough to kill me. So yeah, 7 kills, and I screw up. I probably should have waited in the bushes, waited to ambush him, but I really thought he was going for our spawn. I wasn't expecting him to climb a hill, and I thought maybe this is going to be a loss. We've got plenty of tanks left. Technically, we're winning, but the way my games have been going recently, I'm sure my team will figure out a way of losing this. So, yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed maybe I threw away my tank, but you could see how much fun I'm having in it, playing it aggressively. So, yeah, this Panzer 38T shooting on the move, bouncing. Oh, he finally gets the Covenanter. Okay, so there's a T-80 who's managed to kill the rest of our team, so now it's Artie and this Panzer 38T versus a T-80 who's on 3 kills. So, no, don't drive side on. No, okay, well, they both technically... oh, okay, that was lucky. The T-80 bounces on the Panzer 38T. Yeah, I'm saying, don't sit side on, dude. Artie's just missed. What are you poking for? No! Now the T-80 is not a one-hit kill, and the Panzer 38T is, and I'm thinking, great, this is another game where my team somehow managed to lose it. Now, I didn't help, because I basically played aggressively and screwed up with the Covenanter situation, and I managed to bounce my shot in the Covenanter, but thankfully Artie comes to the rescue, and game is won. But I did promise you the first ace on the tank as soon as I fully upgraded it, so that's the final engine, final tracks, and final gun. And yeah, it's got problems, its armor is rubbish, the gun aim time isn't great, the gun depression is terrible, but it's fast enough to be able to play it aggressively. The gun has got a high enough alpha, high enough pen to be able to play it aggressively, and when you're in a tier 5, tier 6 game, then you can play it a little bit more passively, but yeah, as I say, I don't play my TDs that way usually. Su-76GFT, I, believe it or not, decided to keep it. I haven't kept very many tier 4s, but this is a tank I've decided to keep. So it got camoed up, and yeah, it's now got a permanent place in my garage. I'll drag it out whenever there's an excuse to play tier 4 games. So picked up the Ace, picked up Top Gun, and you know, as I say, I'm not going to go through the history or anything. I did that in the original Ace tanker, but you know, a very quick 1,000 damage, quick 7 kills, and 875 was enough to ace it, and 16 shots fired. We only managed to hit 12, and somehow managed some really unfortunate bounces against tanks that had very little armor, but yet the tracks seemed to absorb a lot of the shots, so a little bit disappointed with the performance of the gun in that game. Every time I praised it, it seemed to bounce. So anyway, we spotted 4 playing aggressively, damaged 8, destroyed 7, and finished up with 18,000 credits. Didn't have to fire any premium ammunition. It was the first game of the day with the final gun, so yeah, there you go. I like this tank. I like it a lot. I think it is has the potential to be a very fun tank, and yeah, I think it's a keeper. I think it's a keeper. So yeah, I'll take it out on special occasions. And other than that, yeah, this is one of these tanks I wasn't expecting to be good. When you look at the stats, it's got terrible armor, terrible gun depression, but when you actually get into it and start playing it, you discover that, yeah, okay, this is a tank that's actually quite a lot of fun to play. But anyhow, my first impressions were wrong. I think this is a keeper, and there we go. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.